Good morning, it's me. I'm back. I'm Stephanie Flath, Stampin' Up demonstrator, and I'm coming to you live on Wednesday, August 9, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. So I come to you live on Facebook, and eventually I post this to YouTube also. So if you're watching me on YouTube, you can find extra things, like if you click down underneath the description or the name of the video or whatever, there's a drop down area where it gives information, links and stuff like that to my blog, so that you can find me on my website. You can place orders, find classes and all that sort of thing. Good morning, Jamie. So you can find me every Wednesday on Facebook on my business page here, facebook.com/dazzled by stamping. And you can find me any other time on my website at dazzledbystamping.com. So I'm going to refresh my screen a second here so that I can see comments even when I'm stamping with you. Hi, Carrie. Did I say good morning already? I feel like I did not yet, but I saw you come up. Okay, so I can see comments now. So I am showing today a sneak peek. Actually, I'm showing you a couple of the projects that I'm planning for my Dazzling Card Club for, well, it ends up being September. Registration ends August 26. The classes themselves are, you actually get to pick your times for Dazzling Card Club. We have it on the first Tuesday of the month, which next month is September 5. And there's 3 different times, and then also on that same Friday at 10 o'clock, I have a class. So I'm going to show you a couple of the projects that we're going to be making, and I'm actually going to show you, the other 2 projects. We actually make 8 total, 2 each of 4 designs, and I'm going to show you them. I'm going to demo 2 of them, and then I'm going to show you 2 others that we'll be making. So I just remembered that I dropped my Post-it notes here. Good morning, Dot and Marlene. I'm happy to see you here. And I'm going to get started right away. I have my randomizer all set up. So for those of you who are new to me or maybe watching me for the first time, what I make, I give away. Thanks for sharing already, Dot. There have been very few exceptions. I don't even remember what they were. But anyway, hi, Jamie. I have both Jamies on. So I give away what I make. And so to be able to be entered into that drawing, you need to share my video and come back to this Facebook post and tell me that you shared. Hi, Marcia. Thanks for sharing. And then I enter you into what I call my randomizer. It's an online website. It's a name picker, name drawer, whatever you want to call it. And so I put all the names in there. So I just started the first one. Marcia Hill, you're my first one. Congratulations. And I gotta look. I have 2 cards over there to give away. Okay, so congratulations, Marcia. You're my first winner. And I'm going to pick another name and start. Jamie Rose. Were you 2 the ones that won last week too? I don't remember, but your name sure sounds familiar. So I was right for sure with you, Marcia. You're welcome. And I think I just sent cards out, so you'll be getting happy mail any day, maybe today. I don't know how fast things go. Okay. So I mentioned, in case you were still getting on, I'm going to be showing you 2 projects that we're going to be making at my next Dazzling Card Club. So that's so funny. Congrats, Jamie. So we're going to be, Dazzling Card Club I have every month, and I'm going to be making 2 of these cards now. So we make 4 designs, And you, as part of the class, you get at least $20 of product in the class. And so you're actually going to be seeing some of the product that you're going to be getting. And so, hi, Terry. Thanks for joining me. So also, I want to mention to you before I get started, because this is a class that you can take. I had a bunch of stuff to get ready for this email that I'm sending you. And so I did not get it sent before today, but I want to tell you about an email that I'm going to be sending pretty much as soon as I get off from here. I'm even before I edit my video and everything. So we are in the last stretch of the Stampin' Up! Fiscal year. And I've not earned the incentive trip yet. And I'm still going to work on earning the incentive trip, but I need your help. So I have a few things that I'm doing. One of them is I have a promotion that I'm going to be having from now through the end of September. When you place a $100 order with me, I will be giving you a $25 stamp set or $25 in product. But here's the key. You need to, rather than order online, you need to contact me either by email, text, phone, whatever, so that I can place the order for you, because I'm going to add it to your order before I send it out. So this also is included in clubs. If you are part of a club and you place a $100 order, then I will be giving you a bonus stamp set also. So I have a ways to go, and I need your help. So, so that's one of the ways that I'm doing it. One of the parts of the promotion that I'm doing. Another part is anybody who books an event with me. It could be a workshop, a kit party, a book party. If it's not scheduled already, well, clubs just don't count. I do have a club that I'm trying to get together, or two of them. But if you have something new with me, if you schedule something new with me, if you hit an amount where you get Stampin' Rewards, that is a minimum of $150 in sales between you and your friends and whatever. I will double your Stampin' Rewards. So, so I want you to have parties. I want you to schedule with me. I want you to place orders. It would help me immensely. Many of you have helped me earn trips in the past, and I appreciate your support. I'm trying to think. Oh, I have my BOGO sale also that is coming up next week, a week from tomorrow, August 17. So you can come. So the BOGO is completely separate from my promotion. You don't get an extra stamp set on top of my BOGO sale and whatever. So, so anyway, that is next week. I have lots of retired stuff to sell, and anyway, there's lots more. So I will be sending out an email explaining that. Signing up for classes with me helps me, all of it. So anyway, I need a quick drink, and I'm going to get started with excuse me, with my stamping. Excuse me, so sorry. Oh, before I go, so I want to mention two clubs. So these are Stampers Clubs. These are Hostess Clubs. So when you're part of a Stampers Club, you take turns being the hostess and getting hostess benefits. So I have a club that I'm trying to fill back up. One is a morning one, so 10 a.m., and one is an evening one, 7 p.m. They're both a Tuesday is what I'm aiming for. So I'm wondering if you're interested in that. Have you ever been in a club and dropped from it? You want to get back in one? Do you want to know more information? Let me know. So anyway, that's all that I'm working on right now. Okay, so I'm first going to show you, I've used this stamp set before, but I've not done it for our Dazzling Card Club. By the way, the Dazzling Card Club is, you get $20 a product. You get to make 8 cards. All the supplies are included in the class. And if you sign up 6 months consecutively, I also give you a $25 swag bag. So anyway, so we're going to be using Timeless Arrangements. This is such a cool set. And here are some of the dies. I have some of them pulled out because I'm going to be using them. But we're going to be using the stamp set. And we're going to be using the 2023 to 2025 in color design paper. I should pull this out really quick. We're also going to be using the dots. I don't know where the dots went. Oh, here are the dots. You actually get these in your, I know, I love that set too. I think I've seen you do a couple things with it besides, like you posted something and then I saw something else. It's just so cute. Oh, this isn't going as well as I wanted. Is there one more color? There's one more color. Okay, so these are all the, yes! Oh, and look at all these dots. Here's all these dots. Okay, so these are the newest in colors. I should put this one on the other side. It shows up better. These are the newest in colors. And this you're going to get a half a pack of this designer paper. So there's dots on this side, stripes on this side in all these colors. And then this one has these little, I don't know, tick marks, lines. I don't know what you call them. What would you guys call them? And hearts. Is there an up and a down? What would you guys call that? For some reason, it is a lot of dots. Perfect class for that. Though I think I only used dots one time in the class. I don't know, you'll see in a minute. So for some reason, this design is my favorite. Usually I like dots, but these are bigger ones. They're cute, but I don't, dashes? Oh, that's a good, yeah. For some reason, I usually use it like this though, so I don't think of it as dashes, but you're right. Dashes is a good word. Anyway, so those are products. We're still using it, Dot. Don't worry. And you can flip your paper if you want to come to the class and prefer the dot side. You know, that's totally up to you. Plus you get the paper to go home. So those are some of the things that we're using. Also, I did also use, but I don't remember where it went. So the 3D Basics embossing folders. We are using the dots of that one, but I currently can't find it. It's probably in my machine because I did that part already. Anyway, so it's the ones where you'll see the dots on the other one, but here's I don't know, flowers. Here's I call it crosshatch or something like that. So these are 3D embossing folders and they are online exclusive. So they're not found in a catalog. By the way, new catalogs are going to be coming to you guys soon. I think they shipped. I'm not sure. So what I would call the holiday catalog, Stampin' Up's calling it the September to December mini catalog, but they're going to be arriving soon in your mailboxes. So I'm going to put you down and I have to do my magic. Sorry, I have to think through that every time. I've been doing this, what, 3 to 5 years? I don't know how long I've been doing this, that I've been doing my lives. Okay, I need my magic wand. I need to unbackward you, put you upside down. No, I didn't put you upside down. There, now you're upside down. so you can see me well. Okay, we can't show you the sneak peeks before I do it. I want to stamp them for you. Okay, so here is this is boho blue. Uh-oh, am I missing pieces? Oh, I put it on here. Okay. So this is boho blue, and I'm going to get this put together really quickly. So see, I'm using stripes, but you could flip it over to do your dots. But for me this time, I am using, thanks for sharing, Jamie. I'm using this diagonal stripes here. So I'm gonna put this on here. So this is black card base. And I forgot. Oh, all right, so I'm gonna do my stamping. So this is one of the dies that we're using for the class. I love this. I don't know if you remember this or not, but so this is a stitched rectangle, but it has dots of stitching rather than, I don't know how to describe it. And there's a tiny little X in the center of each of the sides. It's just really cute. So I'm going to use my Night of Navy. This is one of my favorite colors to do this with. I don't know why, it just looks so pretty. So I'm doing this pretty flower. We did this at our last Dazzling Card Club too, but it just is necessary for this card. It's just adorable. So I'm using my Wink of Stella, and I'm not picking up any color. I'm just spreading it. I guess we picked up color at the last card club. For some, I think it's the deep colors. Then you just always run this off clear when you're done, so you don't pick up other color. Isn't that so cool? I just love that so much. The deep colors, for some reason, work really well with this, where you're just spreading what's already there. So, if you can believe it, on this card, my stamping is almost done. I love simple cards that are just adorable. So this is another thing you'll be getting in the class. This is the black and white gingham ribbon. Sneak peek, by the way, or sneak mention, because I'm not showing you right now. In the mini catalog that is coming up, they came out with a vanilla and black gingham. It's a little bit wider. I think it's 3/8 of an inch instead of a 1/2 inch. I mean, instead of a 1/4 inch. I think this is 1/4. Just a sec. Yep, 1/4 inch. So it's kind of cool for when you're, like, if you want more of an antique look, or for some reason, it's funny, at my team meeting last week, somebody mentioned this, and I don't know why this is true, but it is. In the fall, I tend to use vanilla more than I do like in the spring or summer or whatever. It goes well with the leaves and stuff, I guess. And so anyway, vanilla and black gingham is right up my alley. So here's my piece, and I'm actually just going to put this down with regular adhesive. I kind of tend to use a little more adhesive when I have to help it stay down for ribbon. So here's my card base. And then this one I'm going to use dimensionals. Oops, I forgot. Oh, I have to show you my dimensionals. Holy cow. So I went to open up a thing. I'll show you the least bad one first. I went to open up, I love the blue and black. Yeah, me too. Thanks. I went to open up a box that I had coming from retreat that I still hadn't put away, and this is what my dimensionals look like. This is the not bad one. It's for the most part dry, but it's sort of like it's soaked in so much, so it's really soft. Look at this one. Oh my goodness. It doesn't hurt the dimensional seemingly. In fact, I'm just going to use these right now. It made it hard to get the whole backing wanted to come off. Like this part right here wanted to come off with some of them. Like this is like soaked. Even though it's dry, it's soaked. Did I get it? Yeah, I got it. I have never done that before. So it was an ink spot that somehow had opened up. They don't clasp closed. I thought it was a whole ink bottle or something like that, but it was a Stampin' spot that I had filled. Did I say that? For some reason I don't remember the Stampin' spot part. Okay, so this is gonna go on here. There we go. Okay, and a stamp. So I have the stamp, You Make Me Smile. And actually, I want it in the Night of Navy that we already used. I almost always use dark colors for my words. I feel like it shows up better. So rather than, like I for my words, I wouldn't just do my boho blue on here. I want it to stand out. So Night of Navy, black, early espresso, those are usually what I use. Okay, so there's that. And now, of course, I need my bling. These are ones, for some reason, well, I think it's because they're so flat. I probably can do this. These do not work well with the Take Your Pick tool, the putty end of it. Dots? Yes, dots. That's what I'm using. So I'm going to pick these up with the pointy part. Because it just doesn't work with the putty part. I'm going to use this big one right in this corner. And I'm going to use the medium one up here. There we go. There's our card. So this is one of 4 designs. Thank you, ladies. One of 4 designs that we're going to be making on September 5 or September 8. There's 4 different times that you can choose from. Thank you. Sorry, I should let you see it longer. Thank you. I love the colors too. It's just simple and yeah, I like it. This is, of course, one of my favorite ribbons, but I think you know that. Okay, now the next card is a little bit more involved than I usually do. But part of the coolness of this stamp set or this bundle is the dies, and so I chose to use the dies. So I did a Z fold, which if you haven't figured out how to do a Z fold yet, you do it long, and this is the normal one. You can do it this way also. You score at 6 inches and 3 1/4 inches, and then you fold. Then you have your Z. If you don't know why it's Z, that's why. It looks like a Z if you look at it like that. I don't know that that's truly the name. That's what I've always called it. Okay, and can you see I did the embossing? Here's the dots, 3D embossing folder. They come in a 3-pack, $30. They're the exclusive, online exclusive products. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do my base inside first. So whenever I have a Z fold, I almost always have an insert. I'm not one of those people that always has to do an insert, but if it's a dark card base or I'm doing a card where you see like the inside on the outside, then I do something. So this is copper clay, by the way. This is one of the newest in colors, part of the whole pack, using my dashes here. Okay, so we can see the inside here. So I put a little designer paper on here also. That's just sort of what I end up doing. Okay, now I did a bunch of dies already. Well, first of all, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put down my designer paper on here so I know where I'm working. Okay, so we're putting it right at the bottom here. All right, so here is my focal point that we're gonna be working with. And here are some more dies that we're working with. So I already ran these. So this is Crushed Curry, Garden Green, Blackberry Bliss, and Early Espresso. So I ran all these through because I didn't want to do that and take the time. Now I wanted them to stay in the die so that I didn't lose them. So now I need to pop them out. So this is not working for some reason. So the pointy end, by the way, do you know how you get to the pointy end of your Take Your Pick tool? You unlock it and you can flip it. So I locked it in place, and now we have this spatula thing. So that's how you do it. This is also how you can do, you may not have noticed that when you get your Take Your Pick tool, you also have a stylus that can go in here. It has two different size of ends. I don't know that I'm saying that right. So I'm popping all these out here. Now I chose not to, I could have, but I chose not to use, what's that stuff called? Adhesive sheets. These are so delicate. I felt like I would almost have a problem even using the adhesive sheets trying to get the backing off. So I chose not to do that. So I have all these pieces that I'm doing. And I'm going to use liquid glue. And I need my ribbon here for it to sit in. So I don't want to squeeze. Oh, just like I was trying to remember what order I had these in and how I wanted it. I'm gonna put my Early Espresso down first. I don't really know what all these pieces are exactly. I keep dropping them. They're tiny little pieces and my fingers aren't working right. So I'm barely squeezing to add this on here. And I'm gonna add this one on here. And then, so I wanted those in the background. They just seem like a background piece. I'm trying to barely touch the piece with my adhesive. There. And I'll put yellow or crushed curry. Oh, that has to be up higher though. There we go. I think I didn't put enough on that one. There we go, that's good. And I want this one. This is one of the reasons why I don't end up using all these kind of dies when I'm, well, you know, I'm a Stamp and Go kind of girl, but also like when I'm doing a live, I have all these pieces to put down and then I get quiet. It's unlike me to be quiet. I think you know that. works enough. Oh, it doesn't want to stay though. My fingers have glue on them. That's another reason why I don't use liquid glue. All right, I'm holding, I know you can't see because my hand's in the way, but I'm holding it in place. Okay, so here's this for the moment, and I'm gonna let this dry a little bit and do another part of this. So we're gonna use this piece and Memento, and I have Thank You that's from this set. I haven't stamped with it in a while, so I'm going to I'm gonna test it. Oh, that looks good. Thank you. And nope, not You Make Me Smile. That's not the one I want. And For Being My Friend. Ta-da. Okay, so if you did not see my information about my BOGO sale, it is going to be next Thursday from 10 a.m. until 8 p.m. So I will be here all day with this. Okay, so I'm using my machine. By the way, I keep using this boho blue one. It was something that new team members could get last, well, I think in February. It's the same thing as the white one, in case you're wondering. It's a mini boss. It's not the big one. So I'm using another one of these really open dies. And I'm making my capital E. I'll show you. Long, short, long. That's the M that needs to go in. Capital E. It has helped a lot in using this machine to do that technique of making your sandwich. Have you guys been doing that too? It helps so much. I can't believe it. Okay. So here's my saying, thank you for being my friend. And now we're gonna put everything together. So I don't want to flip this over. I don't want it to get stuck on something. So I'm putting my adhesive on this part, but I don't want to go all the way to the edge because I don't want any adhesive to be exposed. So I can put it in the center and put this down, no problem. Then I'm gonna have to flip it though to do this part. All right, so I'm using Stampin' Seal instead of tear and tape. It was what I had next to me. You definitely want something. This is a lot of texture. That's why it's 3D, or why it's a lot, or why it's considered 3D, because there's so much texture. So you want something strong. I didn't want to try the liquid glue with this. I just wanted that. Okay, so the last thing that I need is to put this down, and I'm going to use a nice long, I'm going to use this one. This is all nicely exposed. I'm going to use a nice long piece of the edge of my dimensionals because I want to help hold these down. Oh, I just realized I forgot something. We're gonna see how well that actually works. I might have to restick it. Okay. I thought there was something I was missing. Okay, I'm not quite done. I know it does look like basket weave. Okay, I want its ribbon on here still. Even though it's a tiny little spot, I still wanted it on here. So I'm probably going to have to add more adhesive somehow to get it to stick. That was where I used the liquid. I'm like, I thought I used another kind of adhesive on here for some reason. Okay, so we're going to put this on here. And then, okay, so I did use the liquid on here so that even where the ribbon was, it would help hold it down. Makes so much sense now. Okay, so I'm sure you know this, but I forgot to mention it when I did it. When you do a Z-fold card, a common potential problem that you need to keep in mind, I need to trim this end, is not putting adhesive right here. If you put adhesive across the whole back of that, you're gonna glue your card shut. So here's my card. See, it just needed that little bit of ribbon. I love that ribbon so much. So there's my Z-fold. Okay, so I'm done stamping. Did you buy a truckload of the black gingham ribbon? Well, right now I do have 2 other rolls besides this one that I just opened. Or do you mean the vanilla? Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Did you mean the vanilla and black gingham, or did you mean this gingham? Right now, it's a pre-order. I'm going to put you back up. So I'm going to upside down you, put you backwards again, and lift you. If you meant the vanilla, we're still in a pre-order period for demonstrators. That's an amazing perk of being a demonstrator, is getting first option at all of our products, but we have limited supply on the one you're using. Oh yeah. So yes, I've bought many at a time. Okay, so I'm going to show you my cards that I just made first, and then I'm actually going to show you the cards that we're going to make, the other 2 we're going to make in the Dazzling Card Club. So, okay, so here's the first one that I did again. I love these dots. They make me happy. Dots make me happy. Okay, and then there's this one. I'm going to twist the ribbon just a little bit so you can see or maybe I'll trim it a little more so you can see the greeting better. I don't know if that helps or not. Okay, so here's the second one that I did. Okay, so the other 2 are pretty simple, though I did use one of the fancy dies. So here's the 3rd card that we're doing. Look at this cool background stamp here. I love that. That's part of the timeless arrangements. And then here is my 4th design. So this one doesn't have the ribbon, just has a few background. So those are all the cards that we're going to make at my Dazzling Card Club. So, so lots of things that I mentioned today. The biggest thing is I'm still working towards the incentive trip. Oh, I didn't tell you what it is. Did I recently? So the next incentive trip that we're working towards, we need to earn it by the end of September. And by the way, people who earn it, there's less than 1% of the demonstrator base that earns the incentive trip annually. So we have until September. Thank you. I'm glad that you like it, Marcia. We have until September 30 to earn it. And it is a trip to Mexico to an all-inclusive resort. And it's in the end of April. It's actually like right after our anniversary. So that would be really cool. So I have deals for you. If you place a $100 order, I will give you a free stamp set or a $25 product credit. You need to call me though with your order, or email me. You can email if I have your, I obviously have to have your credit card on file if you're just going to send me an order rather than bring me an order or whatever. Because I can't place it without your money. But then you get a free stamp set, $25 value. Now, if you book a workshop or a kit party or have a book party, we don't even have to get together if you don't want to. And if you earn host rewards, which you start earning them as soon as you have $150 in sales, I will double your freebies. So that's a fun thing too. I have a bunch of classes. Well, sort of my normal classes. I'm going to be starting. Oh, I just opened up registration too for, starting in August this month, I'm having a Christmas class, a Christmas card class, every month through December. So I did open it. It's going to be August 31. So you can sign up for that. It's going to be a Stamp a Stack. So I do have lots of things on my events calendar, and I will have links to my events, and you'll get invitations and all that kind of stuff. If you're on my mailing list, then you'll get an invitation. So anyway, so if you have questions, let me know. Sorry, I keep banging my table so that the camera shakes. If you have questions, let me know. Thank you so much for your support in the past, and thank you for any interest you have in supporting me now, to help me earn the trip. So, I think that's it. Oh, one more thing to mention. I will be here next Wednesday for Facebook Live, but the following I will not. I will be on my way to Las Vegas for our leader seminar in there. So like we did New Orleans last year, this year it's Las Vegas. So it's a really fancy resort. I'm so excited. That will be fun. And I'm traveling with a friend, so that's good too. So thank you for joining me today. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.